So the computer's skipping. So let's see if it stopped now. If it hasn't, then I have to do something. So what I was saying was that I tied up, I put some knots in here about an hour ago because I don't want it to be. I find that when I tie it up longer than that, it just has these really, really humongous curls, and I didn't want that to happen. So especially since I'm just doing like the front, I'm looking to see what it looks like. Oh, skipping still. Skipping. We'll be back. So this is what it looks like dry. Like I said before, I don't intend to wear it down much when it's dry. If I wanted to do that, I probably should have not cut it. So this the idea is to just put it up as much as possible, and then sometimes have the front down. But yeah, just do these curl things to get some curls in the front, when I need some difference. And then for the most part, have the back up in some form or the other. Let's see if I can tie this up. One big knot. Yeah. But I just tie the fronts into knots and let them out. I'm sure that you can do the same style with the sides not shaven. You just tie back. You just tie back the sides as much as possible, but I don't have to worry about tying back because I don't have any sides. So here you go. So I realized that the lighting was terrible where I was sitting before, so I'll just do a quick redo of the video that I just did. I wanted to talk about my experience when I went to Jamaica. The first time I went to Jamaica was 3.5 years ago when I was starting my locks, and I had little buds. I mean, literally like these. I think I have a picture that I'll show. And we went to a market, and I remember a market woman pointing to my head and saying, what's wrong with your hair, pretty much. And I responded that I was starting the lock process, and my hair was very, very short. And how else was I supposed to start locking my hair? And it was just a very interesting experience. So since then, of course, my hair's grown, and now going back to Jamaica number two, and I was expecting a very different experience because my hair was longer now. And just so you know, before we went, I did not cut my hair because I thought, why cut it? I could just blend in this way. If I cut it, then people would know that I wasn't from there, and I'll be charged the foreigner prices for anything I wanted to buy. So I didn't cut my hair, and arrived there, and from the airport, and every single experience after that, with men, women didn't dare respond in this way, but men, I would say 99% of my experiences with men were this, where they'll just look at me and be like, Rasta. I mean, it was so bizarre, Rasta, princess, and there was, I've been to countries and men just being silly and things like that, but this one was very specific. I had a name. It was Raasta. And initially I was bothered. I was thinking, why are they calling me Rasta? My spouse was with me, and they didn't call her. She has natural hair, and she wasn't getting names. But it was very specifically to do with my hair. It was very apparent. And but after a while I realized they don't see many people with my hair. I didn't see many people with my hair. I saw some men, but I didn't see. I saw some women with locks, but they were twisted, or like they were skinny. They looked like they were like cultivated locks of some sort. And they're all just very specifically the same. There were really not that many differences, like that many different looking people. So I could understand I was apparently very different, even though I didn't even think of myself as I didn't think that I would be different in Jamaica of all places, because we all hear about, Jamaica, dreadlocks. And so anyway, that's the experience that I wanted to share, and I can't imagine what the response would have been if I had showed up with this this hairstyle. I wonder if they'll still call me Rasta. I guess I am kind of, but before I was, wild locks all over the place. So, literally from the airport to where we're staying in the mountains, which is St. Anne's near the Bob Marley Mausoleum, all through Kingston, we went pretty much across Jamaica and then back to Montego Bay to a resort at Barristar. And even the people at some of the employees, of course, they're not supposed to be too forthcoming with guests, so but I got that even at the hotel. So it just was an interesting experience. Thought I'd share, and that's it. Happy New Year. Bye.